What the hell is happening? You guys can believe it, but it's gotta be so hard to understand. Those guys have been watching this from Bangladesh. I know I get only 18 or maybe 20 views, but still I have some friends who are in US who watches my regular videos. Hey Jazzy, it's a free shout out for you. Well, I'm actually going crazy right now. You know what? I'm actually feeling maybe excited, maybe very sad, or maybe I'm just can't bring the words out. You know what's happening with the country? Well, the guys who don't know me, but I am actually the SSC candidate of 2022, and I've been watching around what the hell is happening in the country, what the government's actually trying to do. Everything's like the government's own real narratives been telling like he has given the SSC exams, given the HSC exam. And before that, in 2020, the first one, the HSC, which means the higher secondary certificate, that was probably okay. But right now, what's happening? First of all, in 2020, I'm just saying it very slowly because I'm just forgetting for myself. It's not scripted. Well, I don't make any scripted videos, but in 2020, the first SSC was perfectly alright. They would be called as the peaceful batch for SSC. But at the same year, for the HSC ones, they got auto pass. One of the most insulted certificate in hand is the auto pass, where to the hardest work, where you spend maybe 100,000s of takas over here in Bangladesh, only for education, for the teachers to make it a good result. And some of the people over the country, because the people are mostly so much educated in the country, all the smart business people are gone, and the stupid people stay on down. And the stupid people are actually getting the same position where the smart people should get. So both are passed, so there will be no we can easily say it's no discrimination, but there are no difference between a good and a bad student. That's gonna feel so bad. And later in 2021, you know what? The country's been parenting a lot of more things that the COVID situation may go down, COVID situation may go well, or what had happened? Eventually, from maybe 12 subjects, it eventually came into 6, and now 3 subjects. So the SSC 2021, they actually gave the exam with only 3 subjects. That was pretty okay for them. Do you know what they did? They spent 1 hour and 15 minutes only for written parts. I don't know how much of them, but only for the MCQ parts, there may be 15 MCQs or maybe 30 MCQs, and you gotta put it on the 15 MCQs on it. MCQ means multiple choice question, this one, and they actually had to cover them up with only 15 minutes. Can I believe that means one MCQ, one set of question only you get 1 minute to answer. How the hell they're gonna do that? You know what? Actually take some time for thinking. Yeah, I know there's MCQs, so MCQs meant literally looking so easy. But government, bro, who have been watching this, please do this by yourself, and let's see how you can do that. That's gonna take more of the time, maybe around a little more minutes, because the country or none of the people actually have never faced something like this. They need a change, they need a chance, and which the country isn't preventing at all. That's actually what the country actually wants. The country actually wants the fast memories. Who could probably have the exabytes in the memories, they can read the books, like I'm having a book in my hand, they'll just read the books, oh my god, what's been written here, and memorize it, and totally just end the book and vomit it on the notebook. That's what the government wants. One more thing, they want the fast writers. They don't give a fuck about the brain. They don't give a fuck about the smartness. They just care about mostly who has the more better storage, who can hold more, not holding information, they're just memorizing the information. Who can memorize more informations, who can just vomit it out of the notebooks, who can write well, who can make the colors, who can make the designs, who can write faster in time, who has a good handwriting. The country only they just mark them as a good student, man. What the? I'm not telling that I'm that much good, but I'm not telling I'm that much bad. I'm actually a student who understands the real life more than this educational and dreamful life what the country wants to show us. So some of the students were in our class, which are maybe good at it. They were studying on it. But for me, I have been preparing myself for the real life. That's why I go with this sort of books. This sort of books, not the damn. I actually showed the book before, so it's not even show off. But I'm telling you that I learned the real life education. I acquire the real life education, not like them. And what's the government's actually doing right now? They are it's totally variable. Someone actually alien used to call me variable, right? But look at this government, how variable it is. Why? Because the country in 2020. I'm talking about our ones, okay? Our luck, our future, what's actually gonna happen with the fate, and that's how ironic it is. I'm gonna explain it right now. In 2020, we're in the 9th grade. That was pretty okay. Nothing would happen because of 9th grade and SSC has been more than 1 year left. we are pretty okay with it. Without, again, 1 year is totally over. For the guys who have been past SSC in 2020, they're totally okay. And SSC for 2021, who have been saying 2020, they finished the whole year education of the 9th grade, which was in 2020, and we were in 8th grade then. We woke up in, we were in 9th grade then, and they were in 10th grade. The time the SSC 2021 people completely got the class 9. They completely got the class 9 for their education. They were okay with it. They made the practice. But later what happened? In 10th grade in 2020, in 2021, they were like closed. But they got more than 3 years to read only 3 damn books. Why? Because for the suggestion, they have the suggestion that the damn suggestion began with the country, but later what happened? They actually just took only this damn 3 books for the exams, even though they have one. So we can't give it 100 marks exam, just only 50 marks, which have been counted depending on your assignment, depending on your like JSC, which is exam taken in 8th grade. They actually make like how they can judge someone with the 8th grade. I mean, someone's given an exam in 10th grade, or probably in some situations, that actually happens to quite a lot in this country. Even, I'm not telling you about mine, but I'm a facer as well. In 8th grade, I was in like a little, you know what, a miss type of student. Actually, I didn't care about the studies much. But when I became about serious on 10th grade, I didn't get a chance to express myself, because in 9th grade in 2020, we actually didn't get a chance to get any of the single damn classes, not to give an exam. Now the same for 2021, we got up to class 10, we didn't even feel it, we didn't even do any classes, we didn't even get an exam, we actually got an exam but at home, and I proudly can say, I just bragging, you know, this is not only something about me, but I'm telling you, most of the, maybe 99.98% of students actually give all the exams by putting on the answers in front of them. Me as well, I'm not different. What they did in 2022 right now, they're telling they're gonna cut down the syllabus. Oh, by the way, there's one thing more, that in 2021 they actually put a sort of so-called short syllabus, whereas the SSC 2021 got only, from 16 chapters, they got only 4 chapters right, and we got the 8. I mean, 8. They got the double of it. But we're the most effacer. And now the government is telling you, okay, you know what, you're the most effacer, okay, make something change for you. And in 2021, right now, in front of the news, I've been watching it maybe 8 a.m. and right now the time is, oh sorry mom, it's actually 11:30, but still I'm shouting, I'm sorry, mom's sitting there. But it's 11:30, the country actually have been showing, or probably a sort of so-called, or just a rumor, or whatever it is, but it has been actually spread all over the country, the news, that the syllabus actually got restarted. So in 2020, for us, the 2020 was the syllabus was a whole book. In 2021, the syllabus was only 8 chapters. 4 have been dished out, and now all the books have been dished out. Maybe only the 3 subjects, or maybe it's 4, or maybe 5 or 6 subjects, whatever hell it is. But again, the syllabus. Government, just tell me one thing. How the hell we can study if we just make a lot of changes like this? Let us focus on 1 chapter at least. I'm not telling you it's not a good decision. I'm telling you, why didn't you predict this? How stupid you are. Why didn't you predict this before? You will never understand what happens to the people of the country, because you guys are selfish and are doing only your own work. I don't know who have been watching this and not, but listen to me. This isn't happening good in this country right now, because country has been like totally fucked up controlling the coronavirus, and now with education. Education is the future. They actually definitely gotta care about the future, which they're not giving a fuck at all. So all this goes, it needs to be changed. Something needs to be changed. I'm just telling you, you depend on yourself. You understand by one conversation, one needs to be changed. Do you need to change your education system, or the controller, or ourselves? It totally depends on you. And I shouted a lot. I know I said a lot of bad things. And I did it well, okay? So I'm not gonna apologize for saying, oh my god, okay, just forgive me if I did something wrong. I did it 100% right, and that deserves to you, whoever did this. And I'm definitely gonna post it. Well, let's see what happens.